everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Puns. Today we have a guest star, Cheryl. She's going to be showing us the long-standing tradition of taco pie and going to show us how it's made, since apparently I tried to do it and didn't quite know how to do it properly, so we're going to learn from one of the masters.
Thank you, Lisa. I'm glad to be here.
It's do you know what the correct time for taco pie is? Pie o'clock.
Oh, that was pretty bad.
We're going to see how many taco puns we can make along the way, see if you can keep count.
It's going to be pretty punny.
Sometimes punishment.
Good one.
So let's talk about taco pie.
Yes, well, this is our family recipe from our stepmom Edie, and she's been doing it for a long time, and when she came into our family, she shared her recipe, and I've been making it ever since.
You know who would really like this recipe?
Who?
Pythagoras.
Yeah, of course.
He had a theorem too, apparently.
Oh.
So, what do we have for ingredients?
Well, there's not a lot of ingredients. There's crescent rolls for the crust, crushed corn chips, shredded cheddar cheese, the taco seasoning, of course, hamburger and onion, and sour cream, and that's all there is.
Getting creamy, getting cheesy, and getting crunchy. So, we're on the right track. You know what Cheryl Crow would say about this one?
What?
Let's give them something to talk about.
Dough.
This is Cooking with Puns, after all.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Why don't we start with the crescent rolls? The first rule always is preheating your oven to 375 degrees. If it's really hot outside, try and do this as close to the time you need it as possible to prevent leaving it on for longer than you need it. It's a pretty hot day today, so we're going to try and do this as quickly as possible so we can turn the oven off. We already did the cooking of the onions, ground beef, and tomato and seasoning, so now we're going to do the crescent rolls to make the pie crust. This is where I failed miserably, and I got really crusty with it, so how do we do it correctly?
Well, first of all, we have to peel this.
Sounds appealing.
Roll. It does sound appealing. Woo! It does sound appealing. Woo! That was good. That was a big surprise.
It has a real pop to it.
Oh, it certainly does. Okay, my hands are clean. I just washed them.
Always important, wash your hands before handling food.
Okay, this was taken out of the fridge, I think. It's going to be very doughy.
Very doughy.
Yes. It's very pressing that I do this correctly. And get messy. Let's see if this is going to work out. I think I'm on a roll.
You're on a roll, that's for sure.
I am on a roll. It might even be better to not be in the fridge because
it's easier to stretch out.
That's
and
right.
It's more pliable.
It's like a little puzzle. It's a little bit warm, so I'm just going to press it to make it.
It's a pressing concern.
It's very pressing.
Mind you, this recipe is quite impressive. So
It is impressive. Thank you.
It made an impression on your family, at least, when Edie was bringing it, so.
Definitely did. Okay, I hope you're impressed with my pressing.
Start the presses! Well, when you're done, of course.
Okay, I think it's done. Again, it doesn't have to be pretty. It's going to be covered with all of the other ingredients, so. The next step is to take the crushed corn chips. So you can take your corn chips, you crush them in advance, and you pour some of them. I'm not a measurer, so you pour probably 3/4 of them in the bottom.
I think that was about 3/4.
Yeah, then that's,
Time to get corny.
Time to get corny.
I figured I would chip in at some point.
Oh, good one again. I just try to press it into again, you should be impressed. Just pressing it into the dough. And voila, it gives you that nice taco crunch.
You know what Abba would say about this?
What would Abba say?
Take a taco chance on me.
Taco chance on me. Aw, that's good.
And really bad. I am aware. Do you know why you can't trust tacos with any secrets? They always spill the beans.
Aw. Wow. Okay. Glad to be here. Yeah. Okay.
And that's no joke, I hope.
Okay, I think the next step is that we beef it up.
Let's beef it up.
Yes, there are
Kyle
also.
would say he has beef with that, but
He has beef with that. Oh, that's
yeah,
too bad. Yeah, and there's no use crying over the onions. There are onions in here.
I've heard them called boohoo stinky whites before.
Oh, okay. Okay. And the taco seasoning mix is also in here. So tis the seasoning.
Tis the seasoning.
Yeah.
Now you're getting saucy. Do you know why you can't have a conversation with a taco?
Why?
It always taco over you.
Wow, okay. I'll have to step up my game. All right, it's coming together.
All right. We got some ground beef. We got the corn crunchiness and everything. What about the sour cream?
That's next.
Okay.
All right.
I was
Sour cream.
It was looking a bit sour about the whole thing.
Yeah, it was. All right, so sour cream basically just goes right on top of the meat.
I think I've discovered my new April Fool's Day joke, using sour cream instead of whipped cream. On Kyle's dessert. Oh, don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell Kyle. Look at how smooth that is. Wow.
You could say it's moving.
It is very moving. Definitely.
Yes, our jokes are utterly ridiculous.
They are. I think I'll put that in my dairy. Yeah.
How dare you?
Dare you.
Dare you.
All right, we are almost at the finish line already.
Is it time to get cheesy?
It's time to get cheesy. Let's do it.
Alright.
And you can use whatever kind of cheese you want. Cheddar is, of course, would be a traditional taco ingredient, so that works for us. Nice shredding.
Gotta shred it, dude.
Shred it. Shred it.
Do you know why cheese goes surfing?
Why?
Because he knows how to shred it.
Oh, nice. Again. You'll be here all day, right?
I'm here till Thursday. Or Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
I'm sure that was the 1 cup that's mentioned in your recipe.
That's definitely 1 cup.
Yeah.
Definitely 1 cup. And, and the finishing touch is to sprinkle some more crushed corn chips on top.
Corny fairy dust.
Very good.
And very corny jokes.
You've done this before.
Just a little bit. Wait, the jokes or the sprinkling? If this was pepper, we'd be peppering it with compliments.
Definitely. You're kind of like a chip off the old block, hey?
Yes, yes.
Puns.
I learned this from both mom and dad, so I was sort of punished with puns. Now that we've gotten really corny, it's time to cook it up and see how it tastes after 20 minutes or 25 minutes.
20 to 25 or until the crust is golden brown. That's why I usually use a glass pie plate.
That helps you see right through it.
See right through it. Absolutely.
We're going to cook it and maybe come up with some more puns, so stay tuned. And are you keeping track of how many taco puns we're doing? I hope you are. Well, we have our tasty treat, and thank you, Cheryl, for joining us. We hope you have had a taco-licious time. We have a bit of a golden a browning around the top on the cheese, and we have a nice golden brown look to the crust on the side, so we're going to dig in and have fun. So hopefully you have some fun with this as well, and if you have any other recipes for us to try, please let us know in the comments.
See ya.